Hello and welcome. Today is a special day. We're celebrating World Unity Water Day, and we have gathered online, myself, ChriSOULa, and a few other amazing rainbow warriors. And thank you, all of you who registered. I know that it's very hot here in the UK or elsewhere in Europe or in the world, but we are here. We are holding space because we'd like to honor the element of water, which is the life force, and water. Without water, what can we be? Where can we be? Water feeds us, nourishes, right? You know, it is everything. It is in our bodies. We are almost 70% or more water. Water feeds the wood and the forest and the trees and all the plants, and everything grows thanks to water and thanks to sun as well, the planet sun. So we are here because we also like to share a bit more about this wonderful project that I am leading. I've initiated, but I am really wonderfully and very lovingly supported by a number of you that you said yes to Rainbow Letters to Mother Earth. You said yes to your response to Mother Earth's calling. And this is a project that speaks to my heart, and I believe it speaks to your heart as well, because there are a number of things that you may find that you are in alignment with through what you're bringing to the world, through how you're being of service to the world, to your community, and to your country, and to Mother Earth. So I'm ChriSOULa Sirigou, the Golden Muse. I'm originally Greek from Athens, but I've lived abroad for the last 25 years. Now I'm based in the UK, in the heart of England, in Cheshire. And I have already been involved with bringing books out as an author, as a publisher. And I've been a teacher for a number of years. So teaching and learning and communicating and passing on my knowledge is part of who I am. So I have been involved with children and young people since the day I started my career almost 30 years ago. So Rainbow Letters to Mother Earth is dedicated to young people, to young generation, but equally to all of you, the elders, the wise ones like us, that we hold a space. We hold a space for the younger generation, for them to bring their voice out, for them to share their gifts, and for them to share their vision for this future, for their future, because Mother Earth belongs to us now, but equally belongs to them, right? So what have they got to say? What's their response to a planet who is in crisis? And I know you are here and you registered to be part of the call because you also want to support, you also want to collaborate, to contribute, to be involved in that project, in Rainbow Letters to Mother Earth. And you're already involved through what you're offering, through what you're doing. And I am really honored that you're here. I'm really honored that you would love to know more. You would love to be a part of the Rainbow Letters to Mother Earth. So I put together a mind map, and I'm going to just bring down so you can see everything on the mind map, just to explain a little bit about what Rainbow Letters encapsulates. It's really a multifaceted and multi-layered project. And I was told, yes, well, ChriSOULa, you don't do things half, do you? I said, no, when I take something on board, I take it full length, you know? So basically, the whole inspiration comes from my passion and my dedication about the rainbow colors. I am a rainbow warrior, and because you are responding to the calling, you are connecting with your rainbow warrior within. And you can interpret it in different ways, of course, but for me, a warrior, it has nothing to do with violence, it has nothing to do with hurting or anything like that. On the contrary, a warrior is somebody who is there to support, to take action, to show compassion and help one another. That's what a warrior stands for me. And I hope that that's That's how you feel the same way. So rainbows are inside of us. Rainbows have been, part of Mother Earth. And whenever we see a rainbow, we're always connected with very positive feelings, the sense of wonder, the sense of hope, the belief, the positivity. But above all, for me, rainbow, it stands for unity. It stands for togetherness. It stands that together is better. So, and colors coming together, they're all bringing their individual beauty, their individual gifts, and together they create this amazing phenomenon that we call a rainbow. Again, you can interpret rainbow as you wish, and there are different ways. And each letter of the rainbow actually connects with some of the vision and the mission of the project, Rainbow Letters to Mother Earth. Mm-hmm. So you will see the different colors, because I have to use color, yes. So the R, when you see I'm indicating here, it connects with our responsibility. How do we respond to Mother Earth? How do we respond to one another? The R stands for our relationship with each other, our relationship with the earth, our relationship with the elements. The R stands for the beauty of rainforest. And I know in our call we've got Lars, who is actually very much passionate about growing trees. And of course we have a chance to hear from Lars another time when I'm gonna be in conversation with him pretty soon. So there are lots of opportunities for us to help bring out, not in reaction, which is another R. So I'm not using R for the R in the rainbow. I'm using R for response or responsibility. And I'm using R also for reflection. So reflecting, how can we help? What can we do? How can we improve our environment, our relationships? So the A, coming with the A, and then of course we have the orange, which is after red comes the orange in the rainbow sequence of colors. So the A stands for awakening and acceptance. And I could carry on talking about this forever, because one of the key elements of our journeys here as human beings, really leading a spiritual life, if we are feeling the awakening, then it's accepting us as we are, and within a family environment, accepting one another with all our differences and our similarities. But that goes even further out, accepting children. That's what the key mission is of the Rainbow Letters to Mother Earth. The children learning to be accepting of others, of different cultures, of different opinions, of different mindsets, of different ethnicities, different languages, and so on and so forth. So yes, the project, it is very much about embracing intercultural awareness, embracing other cultures, other ethnicities. That has part of my journey as well as a teacher, and teacher of languages, modern languages. And now I've been teaching the psychology of color, the language of color, over the last few years. And that's my path. So everything I do is through the lens of color. So again, what is it, the key mission, and what is it that we would like to empower families, empower children, parents and siblings and grandparents and elders, as I said before, to come forth, take a step forward, and together take some action. We are here to inspire schools, to bring teachers on board, to bring educators on board and help us. And then, yes, the schools can use the project in their classrooms and then inspire kids and children and young people to write their own rainbow letter to Mother Earth. We are here to collaborate with charities and people that they know how important it is to say yes to change and embrace change as a way forward. So as you see, there's lots of elements we can discuss, and different elements will be speaking to you in different ways. So somebody may like to connect more with our relationship with the elements. Somebody else may like to respond our relation with the wood element, or how we can bring more creativity in our lives through colors, or how we can understand that we are all interdependent, that what happens in one, it happens to the whole as part of a universal law. And yes, how we can become more emotionally intelligent and release our emotions or connect with our emotions through various tools, holistic tools that you may have got in your toolbox. I do that through color. So color is how I help people, and young people and children, to understand their emotional well-being and emotional responses. And then the other one that I really love is under the letter B. It stands for betterment, and how we can improve our response and our relationship and everything we're bringing to the world. And then breath is something that really speaks to me, and through the meditation I'm going to take you through, you'll be able to connect more with your heart, drop into your heart, and then you can connect also with the color turquoise, which is, it's the color of heartfelt communication. And yes, so again, because I love diversity, and that's where Rainbow Letters to Mother Earth embraces. I love diversity. I love freedom and expression. So instead of having only contributions as standard letters, because I know that there are lots of gifted children and gifted young people out there that may like to contribute and be part of the project through an illustration or through a drawing. So bringing in their response through colors and image. So instead of words. I personally love words, but there are the people that they would like to communicate how they can contribute through another way. So there you are. So it could be through poems, it could be through fictional stories, up to 500 words. And as I said before, it could be through an illustration or drawing. So we talked about the unity, we talked about togetherness, and yes, and again, under the W is how we can all, fulfill our purpose and claim our wholeness through everything that brings us joy. So I added also whales under the W there, and then bringing in the color lilac or violet, which connects with the crown chakra. Again, as I said, you may feel connected with animals, you may feel connected with plants, with the sky, with planets. So anything really that has something to do, either is on Mother Earth, grows on Mother Earth, is part of Mother Earth, or is in relationship to Mother Earth. So it could be in relationship to, the stars and what's happening in the atmosphere, what's happening in the sea, what's happening with our water, and nature, of course. But how do we nurture ourselves? So it is our inner environment as well as our outer environment. So we need to see that holistically. That's why I am bringing the whole vision of holistic love. So loving ourselves holistically, responding to the calling, responding to relationships out there, again, with love, with compassion, with forgiveness, and seeing together is the way forward. So there you are. That was just a quick introduction. We have had a number of events in our Facebook group, which is Rainbow Letters. So you can connect with us there if you haven't yet. You're very, very welcome to come along and bring your energy in and see how you can contribute, or even hold space for the whole project to evolve. There are lots of ideas in the background, lots of ways we can publicize the rainbow letters in whatever format you would choose to send it in. And of course, it needs to be sent by an email. And all the information, I will share it in the description of the video. So there's no need for you to start memorizing anything. Okay. So I will just now, let's see how we can, I will stop sharing and I will bring you all back in. There you are. So that was a tiny little of a explanation and an insight into the whole project. Of course, I would love to hear from you. If you've got something, if you've got a question, or if you've got somewhere you would like to contribute, you've got somewhere you know that this project is something that speaks to your heart, get in touch with me, get in touch with the ambassadors. We have a team of ambassadors that they are in different countries as well. And yeah, the more the merrier, as we say, right? So before I move into the meditation in color, if you got a question, if you'd like to ask me something, please put it in the chat box, and then I can have a look at it and I come back to it later. If you'd like to get in touch with us in our Facebook group page, then please do that. And I would love you to connect with you in real life sometime very, very soon. Okay. So, well, it's when it comes to what's happening cosmically, it's a very, very auspicious time, because as you know, we have gone through 2 eclipses already, and another one is coming up 4th and 5th of July, which is a very rare phenomenon. It doesn't happen every year. So if you have felt a bit awkward, or you have felt a bit uneasy, you know, things are moving faster than before or slower than before, different people respond in different ways, right? Depending whatever period and phase you are going through in your life. So the other thing that's happening is also that there are a number of planets, 6 planets in retrograde. So when that happens, again, I'm not an astrologer, but I love bringing in that awareness in the way we understand what's happening in our world, in our lives. So when things are in retrograde, that means that planets are in retrograde. So things are not moving. So in a way, we are allowing sometimes for inner reflection. We're allowing space for going within, and then there's also scope for us to understand and become more clear about what we want. So now that Neptune is in retrograde as well, joined the retrograde, the other planets yesterday. So Neptune, the planet of mysticism and illusion and miracles, and so it's all is going to help you connect more with your spiritual self. So there's a lot of action in your heart space, heart chakra, and also in your crown chakra. And that's why I decided that the turquoise is a perfect color for us to connect with, because the turquoise is actually placed in our physical bodies between the heart and the throat. So it is the color of the higher heart chakra. So if there's anything that needs to be released, it needs to be cleansed in your system, turquoise will help you with that. Okay, again, it depends how much work you've done in the past, where you are now, and some people will find it harder than others, but equally we're all going to benefit from this planetary movement, or no movement even. So turquoise in the psychology of color is the color of flow. So when you think of turquoise, you think of water, you think of dolphins, you think of playfulness, you think of summertime, you think of being childlike, being, you know, being free. And turquoise also is the color that is, because it's part of the high heart chakra, is a lot to do with faith. So some of you that you have analyzed your birthday charts, you will see that you have a lot of turquoise in it. You may have had a few challenges on the way to actually, these challenges inviting you to say yes to faith, say yes to change, and embrace faith more, and trust in life, and trust in universe. So that's another element of turquoise. Turquoise is also helping with our emotions and expressing our emotions. So it's a wonderful color to use when you're thinking of writing. It's a beautiful color to be with. So whether you're close to water, or you can actually, in the system of color measure, you have these pictures, these essences that they connect with the elemental, the water elemental, or connect with dragon energies as well. So we have the turquoise dragon that is connecting, is the dragon of the future. So since we're speaking about rainbow letters to Mother Earth, I brought the turquoise dragon in our company as well. I hope you like the idea of connecting with the turquoise dragon too. It is a very empowering energy, and very sort of making things real, making things very grounding energy as well. So we have the turquoise dragon here. We have got the water elemental, and I'm going to take you through a meditation. It's not going to be it's not going to be a long meditation. So, but you will need to be transported somewhere that you're by water. I hope you like that idea. Yes. Okay. I will be sharing more about turquoise and about what's happening with Neptune. But another thing that I would like to include here and now is that this period, the Neptune retrograde, is for the next few months, for the next 5 months or so. So I know some of you that you are on the call now, and some of you registered, that you have thought of writing a book, or you have already started writing a book, or you have thought of the idea and you are saying yes to it. Well, the next few months, dear ones, is the absolutely perfect time to say yes to expressing your emotions, expressing your ideas, connecting with your spirit, connect with your heart, and write a book. So I'll say yes to it. And I know that a few of you that you already say yes to as well. So Rainbow Letters to Mother Earth is one book as an anthology book that is going to happen. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's going to take a bit of time because it's a big project. And we are going to have lots of people participating from different parts of the world. But I'm going to be saying yes to writing my own book. So that's another book coming up. So bring it on, as they say. Yes. So yes, saying yes to creativity, saying yes to expression. So it's a wonderful period to say yes to some uplifting courses or workshops. Either you attending workshops, or you say yes to running them because you said some time ago I will do it and never happened. So this is the time to do it now, because it's the right energy for you to invite other people to come along, and for them to get more inspiration, for them to understand more of what's happening with themselves, with their spirit, their spiritual awareness, or development overall, getting better. You know, that's another thing. Remember the B in rainbow, standing for betterment. So this is the right space and right time. You will be definitely supported in that decision or initiating anything like that. But equally, you really need to remember, because Neptune is all about the spiritual realm, you're also going to be tempted to stay in that spiritual high. And as light workers and change makers and teachers and everything else we bring into the world, we also need to be very grounded to make things real, to make things happen. So it's all good to connect with the spirit, and I am, you know, I say yes to all of that, but also we need to find ways to ground ourselves. So that's something that I would like to also bring to your awareness, okay? Because you will be tempted to be in your own world and completely isolated and all of that. So try to be mindful of that. That's all I'm saying, okay? So the Gong bath, for example, that ChriSOUla is going to bring to us, is definitely going to ground us. It's very empowering. I can assure you of that. And so yes, I would love to allow the space for also for the meditation and for Charlotte to take us through her Gong bath experience with her Neptune gong. Yes, right. So I will share the meditation. So in a way, it's like a little preparation before the Gong bath. And then I will, once I finish, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to allow Charlotte to come through, and then she will, you know, she will start the Gong bath, the sound healing. Sounds good? Yes? Okay. All right. So enjoy and relax. Of course, you need to be somewhere that you feel supported, your back is supported, or you may wish to lie down. It's up to you how you would like to, you prefer to do that, to do the meditation. And let me just okay. Okay, so you're all muted now. Okay, fabulous. Right, so this is a beautiful meditation connecting with the element of water, and it is wonderful for you to set an intention if you feel you like to bring growth in your endeavors, in your projects, because water supports the wood element. The wood element is all about expansion, is all about learning, knowledge, and creating really solid roots with everything we do in life. And wood is about expansion as well. And of course, you know, if you think about the trees, how they're branching out. So water is there to support growth. And water is also there to help cleanse and keep us in the flow of life. Yes. So I will ask you to close your eyes and find yourself somewhere by the sea, at a turquoise sea. Begin walking into the warm sea and start swimming. A pod of dolphins joins you, and you swim with them until you realize that you have followed them under the water, and you are perfectly okay. You're able to breathe. The dolphins move away, and in the distance, you become aware of a huge whale that is just waiting for you to notice her. She approaches slowly so as not to frighten you. As she comes closer to you, you feel her energy. And her energy is so ancient, so wise, that you totally relax as she transmits her peace to you. You feel a sense of calmness and inner peace as you are close to this magnificent being. She moves until she makes eye contact with you. And as you look into her eye, you feel quite hypnotized as she transmits to you the information you need right now. She is your record keeper, and now is the time for you to remember. Just allow, dear ones, for the information to be transmitted. Whales are wise beings. They carry the information from previous civilizations. So allow to receive what it is that you need at this point in time. You may ask a question. You may want to ask, what is it that you need at this point in time? Or you may already know. This transmission doesn't need to be done in your conscious mind. It is time for you to be reminded that you came here for a reason. You came here with purpose. You came here with full of potential. So as the whale transmits all of this information into your cells, just take a deep breath. Allow to breathe out, connect with your lungs. Take another deep breath. Breathe out. As the transmission happens and you are surrounded by water, you're surrounded by the turquoise sea, and you feel safe because water brings you back into the womb of your mother, where you felt safe and secure. Water is all about security. It's all about affection. It's all about emotion, emotional intelligence, and communication. So that's what the whale is happening with you now. She communicates with you. So when you feel complete with the transmission, the whale swims away, and you gently, you bring your consciousness back into the space, back into the room where you are. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes to a new moment. Blessings.